What's up, YouTube? Just did a water change. It's been a little while. Got a tripod for the camera, so using that right now. I am very happy with it. It was pretty cheap. Got it from Groupon. I had a gift card that was sitting there, so I used it. Yeah, so anyways, just did a water change, guys. Been neglecting the tank, and you know what? It seems like it's healthier than ever. And my assumption is because I'm not doing so many water changes that it's letting or it's not having excess minerals like from the water changes. So algae, all that stuff is pretty much down. I mean, it's there, granted, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Like, these plants still are kind of but they were never anything special, so like they were never doing good. I don't have the big IKEA lamp turning on anymore. This is all just the stock lighting, so I have seen some deterioration from that, but it was kind of expected. Let's look at these guys. Looking healthy, green, lush. Let me see if I can get some better focus going on. There you go. Yeah, that still looks pretty good. I mean, some of the bottom leaves right down here are kind of crappy, but for the most part, tank's good. Alright, let's zoom out for you guys, and I'm going to talk to you about the Rescape that I have in mind, and I want your input. Alright, Rescape, that's going to happen. Wood's leaving. Most of these plants will be leaving, as of now. Not 100% sure, this is in the air. Want feedback from you guys. What I want to do is I want to have an incline in the back. The tank's not wide. If you guys know what a Fluval specs are or dimensions are, it's probably only 6 inches deep. Like, it's a very shallow depth, like from front to back width, technically. So I'm thinking about 1.5 inches to 2 inches from the back coming front. I want to raise it by about this much. It's a pretty sizable increase in gravel back there, but I want it to be like kind of raised into the back. And then from there, I'm going to get probably the Phoenix Fuse Planted Plus is the light upgrade. If you guys think it's too much without CO2, let me know. I might go DIY CO2. I'm not sure how I want to handle it. I'll probably cut down photo periods, but I'm going to have more intensive plants, so hopefully it won't have algae outbreaks. The plants can combat it. I was thinking, okay, so I told you I'm going to have like a hill in the back, and I want to get moss, my flame moss from this thing right here on the log. I want to put like little rocks of flame moss in the back, and they're going to be on the hills. And in the middle, there's going to be a gap right here, and the hills will be on either side. In the middle, where the gap is going to be, I want to put, I believe that's Ludwigia back there. I want to leave that pretty much exactly where it is because it's in the middle. And hopefully with that new light, it'll be growing a lot thicker and bushier, so it'll be right in the middle, flame moss on either side. Might end up going dwarf hair grass, but I do want to keep my moss. I love my flame moss. And the rest of the tank, I want to put S. repens. And if you guys, I don't know how to say it properly. I think it's styrogine repens, something like that. Sorry if I'm butchering it. But yeah, I'm thinking that as my foreground plant. Let me know if that can be run without CO2 and it can be kept alive with just the Fluval Planted Plus LED. I think it should be able to, because, I mean, this tank isn't that tall. Give me a sec. I'm going to show you guys. I was at IKEA the other day. I grabbed a tape measure. Ghetto, but whatever. Alright. As of now, don't know if this is even showing up on camera. Yeah, tank is about 10 inches tall. I have a full solid like inch of gravel, and it goes even further into the black. But visibly it's 1 inch. So let's say the light's probably 11 inches, so about 10 inches from the light. That's what my par level is going to be. There's no real par data on the Planted Plus Fluval, but I think that's going to be plenty of light. I might even carpet it. I might go dwarf hairgrass all the way around, or I love Bellum hairgrass, but I think that's going to be very difficult to find true Bellum. But let's see what happens, guys. Lifting up the tripod, moving it towards for you guys. You can see these guys, they're kind of but like they got crud all over them, and I think it's just the low light, they die out a little bit. Same with the, I think this is Dwarf Sag. Same way with my assassin snail going on an adventure. He just killed something, I'm assuming. After I do a water change, they always come out because I think some snails from the underneath the gravel get picked up, so they have a field day. This Java Fern looks pretty awesome. Flame moss is recovering a little bit. Let's zoom out. But yeah, that's the plan. I want your guys' ideas. Tell me what's up. Tell me what you think would look good. Tell me something different. I do want to remove the wood. I've had wood. I want to try something without it. Maybe a more stone-scape. Maybe some like stones on this side and then plants all around it or something. I don't know. But let me know what you guys are thinking. If you think my idea sounds interesting, maybe we'll roll with that. But hey, throw out some ideas. Let's go look at the shrimp bowl. Actually, here's some really cool stuff my girlfriend got me. She was in South Africa. It's like a hand-carved lion. And then this like two people. It's like a symbol for love kind of thing. Pretty cool. I wanted to show that off. Alright, we're going to the shrimp tank. Look at the difference in temperature from these two lights, guys. Like, this light is way more yellow. Come on, focus for me. I have it on autofocus, so if it's not focusing, we know why. There it is. Shrimps are doing their thing. They're two males. I'm not going to see any babies because the one female I had is gone. My friend has a bunch of shrimps that are breeding for him, so maybe I can get some action going with, like, or he'll hook me up. Remove that big rock that had the, like, the lace on it, strictly due to the fact it wasn't really growing. Or there was all the moss that was underneath it fell off. I have this better light now. I almost have some algae bloom coming off of it, but I'm probably going to go ahead and tie on some moss to a rock and let it grow. But this thing is healthy, guys. This little bowl sees occasional light. I haven't even been running this light that much, but look how healthy it is. I just topped off the water. Don't really do big water changes on it. Obviously, I have two shrimp in here. It's not really necessary. But these guys are chilling. I mean, I love this thing. I would love to do a little more to it. Oh, if you didn't notice, I took down my Wabi Kusa. It was looking pretty crappy. I might make that into the shrimp bowl just because I think it's a little taller, a little more unique, but I'm pretty happy with how this is. I don't think I'm going to tear it down. So I might experiment with some new plants because this light's a little stronger. It's even getting some algae, which I'm sure these guys are happy about. But yeah, this video is running a little long, guys. It's already 9 minutes. Almost 10 minutes, actually. Yeah, 9 minutes, 14 seconds. So we'll take a quick look at the shrimps a little bit more, if we can get some focusing going on here. Not with the way I'm walking around with this thing, so whatever. Alright guys, that's the video. Let me know what you think. If we think the scape idea is good on my main tank or what. But either way, you guys have a great weekend. Well, the weekend's over. Have a great week. And I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.